Hello and welcome back to Ratopia. My name is Ruby, and let's keep going from yesterday. I didn't expect myself to turn around and do more today, but I really love this game, and I was kind of feeling like playing it, so I decided why not record more, even though I have other games to play. Is this the right game? Yeah. Oh, I've got to verify that my sound is on. Okay, it is. Perfect. What do I want to do specifically? Well, I should start probably. If that's the three I should do. I should do down here. I should open up 3. Oh, we're right at the cusp of level 2. That's when things get complicated. I'm actually going to clear out a bit more around here because I want to give them all access to the easier raspberries to get. Those berries are super useful because they can eat them. I don't know if you can craft anything with them yet. We'll have to check. Oh nice, more. And then we're going to have to do a quick... Probably that might work. We'll see. I'm going to pick up some slime. I'm going to bring it up for the research points. Research points. Oh wait, wrong one. I'm a goof. Do you know what? I'm actually going to take a second to readjust. Alright, Squishmallow's readjusted. Now to readjust myself. Intelligent and cooperationist is really helpful, so I think this guy's the one we're going for because everybody else has negative traits or traits that'll get in the way of stuff even if they have a positive trait. Confirm. Alright. And now we are a level 1 or level 2 prosperity, so that means we're a hamlet. And we get all of this information. So population limit is increased. Base ability level of migrants is increased. We also get the code stone, which means we can start taxation, which I'm super excited for because taxation is super helpful. All right, now that that's all set up, this level's going to end up being our sort of train station, if that makes any sense. This is going to be those roads once we have... Actually, I probably can research it right now, so I'm going to go check. Yeah, we can research railroad right now, so I'm going to research railroad right now, even though we're not really going to use it. We have training camp. Is there anything else I want to research? Shrine of the Rat. I'll explain why I want the Shrine of the Rat in a minute. But it is super useful eventually. Oh, actually, I should go up and verify some distance information for our gatherer. Okay. Gathering camp, I'm going to add berry bushes to his gathering regime, and then I'm going to set the range huge, as big as it gets. And that means he'll gather from more locations. And since he's currently our food gatherer, do we have enough food? Let's check the statistics. So we still have enough food. So we're not at a stage where we need to worry about food just yet. Though I'm contemplating, I should probably put the stonemason down if I have that. Yep, masonry. We'll have to figure out where we want to place their bed. But masonry is important because it gathers, it makes stone into more advanced stone bricks, I think? But yeah, it's super useful for advancing your buildings. Eventually you won't even realize you're using it. Oh no. Oh no, how did that happen? Who's... No. Severely wounded. How, guys? How did that happen? How am I gonna get them out? Oh gosh, okay, okay, and then this one. Okay. Just put them in the nearest bed. Alto. I'll just put them in any bed. Alright, back. Migrants have arrived. Alright, let's check. Then we're starting to get to the point where we'll need more. Perfect. Oh, that's perfect. We want that. We're starting to get to a point where we actually might need to start doing a food system. Let me check real quick. Statistics. So, we're still okay. Oh, free frog. Awesome. I'm gonna mark this for mining. Mark for mining. And I'll even mark this for mining. Let's see if we can get up there. Because the more places you explore, the more information you can gather about the resources you have around you. So, like, for instance, I know if I mine out this area, I'll get to this haltite, which becomes ground into salts, I think. Then we're at day 8. Oh. Sometimes I'm a goofus and I forget. Ooh, yay, water. So, dear leader, I found a pile of wood in the forest, but I saw eyes and flashing in the bushes. I had no choice to run away. I don't know what that was, but I'm terrified, so I can't go to sleep at all because of the nightmares. I'll be relieved if you build some military facilities and train guards. Would you please, my lord? So the mission is you build a training camp, you get 20 logs. If you don't, they'll just be scared. So I think I'm going to build a training camp and deploy guards. You get stuff out of it, so I don't see if there's a reason why not to. I don't see it. The only thing with this, problem with this, is I have to figure out if it's the right level or not. Oh no. A bunch of idiots get themselves stuck. Well, this first, then I'll free the Radissons who are stuck. I appreciate that it tells you when they get stuck, otherwise I would have no idea. Okay. So, that's just a quick mining trip. Why are you like this sometimes? Okay, so this is the level that we do want our thing on. So Oof, I have problems I face now. I think I'm gonna put this codestone. Don't want to waste room. Do you know what? I'm gonna put the codestone down this way. Oh, do you know what? I realized something. If I build... I can build it here instead. And that'll still give me 2. I'll just have to destroy this table. I actually can destroy both of these. Move them up 1. And that should be fine. Alright, now we build these here and here. And then we go service, toilet, build, service, table. And that means we can mine out these areas to be a railroad. We might have to either dunk one or find another one of those before I'm willing to destroy that. But personally, I think I'm smart on this one. I can destroy that thing eventually, but take a little work. Oy vey. This is my least favorite part about this whole mess. Oh, you goofus. I'm actually going to cancel that one. I'm just going to replace all these floors for now. Eventually I'll be replacing them not with this dirt, but with wood, because wood is a renewable resource, and dirt is not as of now. It would be really great if, like, dirt came out of the bathrooms after a while. That would be really awesome. Alright, Nia, you have a new job. Ooh, nope, they're clumsy. None of these guys. Quick and militant. I'll do these guys for now. I'm also going to expand upwards. I think it's 3, because that's 3 high. Yeah, okay. So the reason I'm leaving these gaps is so that we have room for the trees to grow. How big is a training camp? Oh, perfect. This way I don't need to worry about this little guy over here, I'll have to defend the rest of the village a little bit more, but I guess we have enough people to hire 2 of them. Okay. I'm going to build this up, and then our 2 speedy militant people will be parked right at these because they can quickly respond to threats. Militant and quick, Betty. And then I can put another one over here. And this can be for our other militant and quick person, the new one. Neither of them have great strength, which I think is useful for this, but it's more important to me right now that we just get these filled up and not worrying about the rest of that, because it's more important that we just get this done, you know? I think right now we're going to hold off on immigrants because there's a limit to what we can support right now. And I'd like to focus on supporting who we have. But I will extend this. I'm actually going to move my Blaha to support my computer instead of my legs. I really like watching a sort of city grow out of this game. It's a lot of fun. So last time I was talking a bit about the rats I've had. So I got rats back in 2008 probably originally, but... Alright, let's kill this guy. It's a digger. Alright, so I'm good, actually. That took like nothing. That's pretty cool. And my other person handled it great, so... I'm not going to try to remove these till I have a bed to regenerate my health in, but then I will be trying to remove them. Let me check something. But yeah, so I grew up. I had 2 rats when I was in elementary school, and I loved them to bits. Their names were Nibbles and Penelope. And when Nibbles passed away, I had to give Penelope to a different person, so they had a new home. And I was devastated. My parents moved us to the former Republic of Georgia, and I really missed my rats. And then in college, I got rats again as emotional support animals, and I trained my rats to alert to panic attacks. And that was Jeremy and Rye. And then we had a bunch of rats after that. I don't think I ever have had a ratless home since. That's how much I love rats. And then in 2021, I believe, I started breeding. And now we have 5 teeny baby rats in our house, along with our, normal crew. And it's really great. I love them to bits. Rats are actually wonderful pets because they're like tiny little dogs, really. I was horribly allergic to dogs until I got treatment. And then I got treatment for it, and I got a toy poodle. And I have been training her as my service dog since, because I suffer from a condition called Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, which comes with a lot of complications. And some of those complications I can't handle on my own because I won't notice them, because I'm also ADHD and autistic. So I need some help either noticing or treating them, and my service dog does a great job at that. Her name is Universal Healthcare, but we call her Uni. And she's just amazing. You might hear her in the background periodically. She'll alert to me if anything happens during a playthrough. Oh my god, I want you so bad. Yes, I'm gonna take you. I'm sorry. Confirm. And then I've got to check the stats though. Like, how close are we to... Okay, we're getting pretty dang close, so it's good that I'm starting. Right now, what I've been doing is I've been working on the structure that is going to end up being the water farm, as I like to call it. And usually how I do it is I put the water farm, and then below it I have a farm set up specifically to start making bread. And it's super helpful to... I'm gonna have to start researching this stuff. It's super helpful to feed your people. I get really frustrated in this game sometimes when it comes to food. Before I figured out this system, so I like using it to help deal with those problems that you can face. And oh no, wait, never mind. We're only through research. Never mind. But it really helps reduce the future problems you're gonna have when it comes to food in this game. It can be really, really rough because you have so much to deal with and you have to feed so many people. So I usually like to set up this very particular system because it just works. I haven't gotten to like a huge scale yet with it, but it works really well for me. And especially with the addition of a railroad, it's going to be a lot simpler to handle, I think. Oh my gosh, I really do got to get that taxation set up. Alright, let's... So let's build it over here. You're only 2 wide. Yeah, that's perfect. Cancel. Excuse me. But yeah, rats are wonderful. My current favorite is probably a boy I call Bruno Jr. Because his grandfather, Bruno, was my favorite before him. And he looks exactly like his grandfather. Except for he has a different ear and coat. So he has the same markings, very similar color, but different ears and coat. And so he gets BJ. He's just BJ. We're also big fans of MASH in this house. But BJ's probably my favorite, though Icon is a big sweetie. He's named Icon because he looks just like my rattery Icon. He's also just iconically adorable. He's a very sweet, gentle boy to the point where he lets his dwarf younger brother beat him in almost every fight. He's an exact description of a pushover. It's just a picture of icon. In the dictionary, the picture of pushover is icon. And so he's absolutely adorable and sweet, and he reminds me also a lot of his grandfather. Their dad is kind of sassy. He's not a bad rat, he's a good rat, he's just not as people motivated as I like my rats to be. Alright, this is where laws come into place. So I'm going to call this income cap. Standard wealth over, I like to do wealth over 200. It takes a minute, but wealth over 200. Okay, 200. And then I do set value, percent of wealth, and I like to do 25%. And what this does is it provides a cap of how much income, like how much wealth. Well, actually, it should be called a wealth cap. It's a wealth cap, so any wealth over 200, we get 25% of it every day. And then I'm also going to do a welfare law, basic income amount. I'm going to do it 100 because I've tried 50 and it doesn't work as well. Maybe I should do just 75. We'll see 75 works. And then standard, if you have less than 200. And this just covers, this makes sure that everybody has at least enough money to pay for their needs. 200. There we go. Yeah. So that should work. Apply and exit. Awesome. And then I need to build this shrine. And I'm putting it right next to here because you'll see in a minute, but it has specific economic repercussions, you know? Where's our other fast? Fast and militant. Perfect. I really wish there was some way to make them clean up. Like, to the point where sometimes I will just do this so that it gets cleaned up. Thank you. Because it just gets frustrating sometimes. I'm a little picky. Alright. Since we have a criminal, I'm gonna build a stocks. I don't like this. It took me a long time to figure out how this works. But using a prison, you can imprison Radissons who commit crimes. You've got to hunt them down yourself unless you got the police. But I don't want the police right now. It's a job that takes up someone who could be... No, we're good. Sorry, not worth it. Criers, I don't even know what Crier does, but I don't want to deal with that problem. Though optimistic. No, they have big appetite. We don't want big appetites. Alton, you have tons of places to do jobs. Just pick them. And then I'm gonna build, I think it's this. Yeah, water tank. Oh, I don't have enough grass. Darn it. But yeah, Bruno was born from the second litter I ever raised. He passed away this December. Like right after Christmas. He was almost 2. His second birthday actually would have been like the 2nd of January. And he was just the sweetest gentleman. He passed away snuggling his grandsons. But his grandsons are so much more like him than his son. It's kind of wild. Um, they got the best of both worlds of their grandmother and grandfather, and I'm super happy to have that with me. You know, it's like a nice way for them to live on. And Bruno was the grandson of my favorite rat I've ever had. His name was Matthew. And we got him March or June 2020 when he was like only 5 weeks old. He was teeny tiny. And he was the best rat I've ever had. There's a reason he's the grandfather to all of my rats. And I've just seen improvements in my lines as I've worked with them more. You know, like, the more you spend time working with a group of animals and breeding them and only picking the best quality rats in the sets, you really learn how they work and who has what traits you really want. And it's all super helpful for improving the overall quality of the animals in general, you know? I'm gonna build. I'm sorry, guys. I do have to build a prison. I'm gonna put it there. Where's my criminals? Okay, Alto. Angry boy. Sometimes they cry when you arrest them, which is really just kind of sad, but also funny. I'm gonna let them build that for me real quick, and then I'm gonna put Alto in. Sorry, man. We cannot support new migrants right now, so I'm gonna work on getting everybody else set. And like 16 to 20 is a good number to start with. Eventually you'll have different problems that start building up, but did I? Enough now? Yes, score. Okay, so I could fit 2. Not that I have the resources for 2, but I could fit 2 here. So that's really good to know. And then I will start. I build sort of like a water catchment system that these guys can use to gather water that they need for farms and such. But it requires like a very particular style of planning because of the way this game works. So we'll just leave it at that because this won't get completed anytime soon. But all of that's going to be useful to have set up. And then, do I have enough to add more of these? Yes, score. Okay. Perfect, because we want to expand to the different places they can go up and down. They're really just going slow on that whole space over here. I'm going to mine this area out so we can have more beds for everybody. Make everybody a little bit happier. And also it improves the amount of time they can work. Alright, now I can fill these beds. I think honestly I'm gonna have to start harvesting more grass myself. Grass is like disturbingly important after the start of the game, which is annoying because the only way you can easily make grass is either collecting it from the grass plants. Oh no, Stone, come here. Stone, stop. Stop, Stone. Where'd Stone go? There you are, okay. Oh, Stone is not... Oh wait, no, he started crying, so he's regretful. There we go. Trying to reduce the number of criminals just helps reduce the overall grumpiness of the whole place. And that's important. But I'm gonna mine this out. Haltite is actually super useful when you have to grind it to make it into salt, but okay, I'm gonna use this, just quickly sprint. There we go. Oh, yeah, coral, awesome. Like I said about crystal in the last thing, coral's actually a very useful substance, but it also is a late game substance. So it is incredibly useful, but it's not as available as other substances, in my opinion. But it's super good for trading later. Alright, let's do it real quick. Oh wait, right. We have a taxation system. And the rat tower thingy, the Shrine of the Rat. Okay, Shrine of the Rat. F. So, I'm going to activate it. Automatically collects unpaid taxes from Radissons passing by. Active skill. One for all. Provide 10 Pia to Radissons around the leader for every second while holding the skill fee. Financial therapy is granted when provided 5 or more times in a row. 12 hours. So I haven't used that yet, but I love the passive skill. So this means that I don't actually have to have somebody who's collecting taxes. I can just walk around periodically and pick up all the back taxes, which is really great because I don't want to have to set a bunch of rats to have to do it for me. This way I can get all the taxes I'm owed without having to worry about collecting them via, like, a tax collector. And, like, usually I have it scaled so that, you know, I collect quite a bit of taxes when I do pass someone, but I don't need to be passing someone every 5 seconds. And that's really nice because having to, like, constantly be on and making sure you have enough people to collect taxes, it gets really frustrating after a while. I'm just clearing out a little bit of space because eventually this whole area is going to be, you know, taken up. Hygiene. Maybe I should put... You get up to pretty high. I think there. I'll figure it out. But I do agree with them that I probably should add another bathroom, so I'll just add one over here. Nothing fancy, just trying to get stuff out of the way, you know? Giving them what they need. That should be enough. Okay, so nobody's actually searching for the roof. That was a lie. Alright. Oh, we only have 3 people left, and one of them is a floor, so we're good for beds. You're a floor, you don't need to. So, what are the things we need to build? Well, production. We're gonna need a kiln, we're gonna need a furnace, and we're gonna need a weaving mill. I'm gonna start with the weaving mill. And then I'm gonna build the kiln here. And then I'm going to build a mini storage. And then I'm going to build the furnace. Oh, can't do that. Let's switch that over. I'm gonna build furnace over here. There, in the furnace, and then I can put a bed for the person who works the furnace right here, and a bathroom right behind that. So this person is barely gonna have to leave this area, which reduces pathing strain, but also really helps just producing a lot of what we specifically will need. Bathroom. Maybe I should put a circus stand right there too. Like, I don't need to man it yet, but... Oh, don't have the planks. Alright, that makes sense. I should probably build another plank or two. And then planks. Sawmill. I don't know why I called it a planker. Gosh darn ADHD. I always make up names for things anyway. I call spatulas flippy flappies. So when this guy grows up, I'm gonna put some climby things right above its height. Ladders. And that will help define what exactly needs to be in that location. Like how tall it can get. 9 to 2, 9 to 3, 9 to 4. Okay, I'm arresting Lola first. Lola, stop. Lala. Okay, got you. I don't know what you're doing, my dude. I don't get it, but okay. There we go. Okay. So now I can build a ladder, and this should allow people to get across. Which is the bane of my existence in this game sometimes. Boom. No problems. No problems on the vibes. Why am I holding wood? Then I can build another one of these. I'm just not going to use it right away. Right there. Perfect. can actually do this too. I'm kind of trying to future-proof a little bit here. And just sort of improve the overall situation. Let's see, perfect. Circus stand right there. I can do a little table. Oh, no, wait, don't have enough resources. Perfect. But future-proofing means that you can get a lot more done than you could normally otherwise. Mark that for that, because in case somebody gets there before me. And sometimes I have to, you know, redo stuff. Actually, why am I here? I want to do this, because I want to deconstruct you. But future-proofing really helps in this game, because a lot of things can get really complicated. Oops. This is why I need the person to make some of these. So I'm just going to pick whoever's front. Okay, Pixie. And then this is actually going to be a more permanent job. And this isn't going to even be a job yet. But I do want to make this sell to... I want you to sell to this one, specifically. Because this is what's going to need that the most. So you can set up some really good resource chains. I haven't really done much of that because I'm usually only getting to mid-game before I start a new game because I'm incessant. But I really enjoy the cycle of the game. So I'm going to try to go farther this time than just like 100 days. I think the farthest I've gone is about 100 days, so... Oh, Alto. No. You are a criminal. You go to jail. Straight to jail. Straight to jail. I don't know why that works. Public shame, I guess? It's very silly, in my opinion, that works. And I'm going to put somebody else here specifically, because we're going to need a lot of planks. I'm going to check that too. We're going to need a lot of planks in those. Maybe I shouldn't. Nah, wooden sticks are useful. We're also going to need a lot of these. You can see the only complaint we have right now is a lack of joy. Which is okay. We will survive. Okay, so I need 4 for the royal bed. Let me check. Royal beds. Yeah, it needs 4. So I'm going to need 2 sets of those, and I can recover HP once I do that. Let's check this real quick. What do I want to improve right now? Let's research... No, we don't need that right now. Maybe I'll research berry orchard. And small garden. And large garden. I don't really know what slime is used for yet. I'm sure it has something to do with, like, the pharmacy or something, but I haven't really looked into it. Should I? Let me check. No, we do not have enough room for more villagers when it comes to food. I have gotten a lot less complaints about income, though, which is super helpful because I really want this to go smoothly. Oofta. Why do I keep running into those? There we go. Alright. Day 14 and research for the berry orchard is complete. I am going to call it here. I like to do 7 days per video. So if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. And I will see you probably tomorrow with another 7 days. Alright, bye-bye.